Hello again, Joey John Maguire, and once again I'm in one of my favourite local watering holes. A little bit too hot at the moment for me to travel. I'm in the Broadway Bar and Grill, which you can find if you come out of Fulham Broadway Underground Station, turn right, 100 yards at the most. Lovely bar, friendly bar, run by a friend of mine, Brennan, and his wonderful staff. Good food, it's on 4 levels, there's a roof garden, and they do all sorts of things, events and music, everything. Well worth a visit. I'm about to recite my latest poem, written in the early hours of this morning, as all my poems generally are, and all written within half an hour normally, straight off the top of my head. And it's called My Roller Coaster White Knuckle Lifestyle. Hard for me to explain the feelings I have of sleepwalking into summer. So ridiculous as to blink in England is to miss a narrow portal of joy. Distracted, I may have been distracted by the many challenges presenting, all at once, one problem upon another. Because my in tray sits permanently filled to overflowing, there's always room for a little maneuver where chaos can take control, as it so often does. Add to that my roller coaster white knuckle lifestyle, my obvious avoidance of anything relating to commitment, and my total mistrust of anything anyone says, then it suddenly becomes quite clear why I am missing out on everything relevant to my happiness and well-being. My mind is a constant whirl, caught in a maelstrom of dilemma, and it's all about the fight for survival, mine and everyone else's. Years of holding my head above water have exhausted my reserves. It feels like I've been balancing on my tiptoes in my efforts to peep over the parapet to see what lies ahead. And also, apart from my own worries, I have been a reluctant spectator, silently watching as events crush my country from the inside. Recently, 2 terrorist attacks and a towering inferno telling me I have always been right to be worried. My predictions for the future spot on most of the time, and I fear for all our futures, sometimes feeling that it's already too late, that we have gone beyond the tipping point by giving everything away. And for me, all this explains the grim mood of our nation, the salt and peppered haves and have-nots situation that sees us tottering on the brink of survival, and the reason why I appear to have been sleepwalking through what may well prove to be the corridor of a rare and glorious summer. And to top it all, my dream of leaving Europe seems to be dissipating into thin air, and my future is about to be pulled from its roots by the hands of a cold Russian egotist. Everything happening in a flurry, setting alarm bells off in my head. I am confused, frightened and weary of constantly living on the cusp of another betrayal. So I have decided, more out of stubborn resolve than intellectual logic, that it is not right for me to miss another day, walking the tightrope of worry. So if my heart allows me, I shall rise from my damp sheets, embrace the early morning, and address the day by reveling in all the beautiful things it has on offer. Not everything is bad. Not everything is doom and gloom. Joey John Maguire.